Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I have the ultimate guide to unlock the Divine Relic. Basically, if you didn't know already, the Divine Relic is a charm that was added in Cuphead's DLC. This charm is known for being one of, if not the best charm in the entire game because it combines all charms and shots into one charm. I've seen a lot of guides on how to actually get the Divine Relic, but since we know the most information right now, I thought I would make an ultimate guide on how to get it. This video is going to be split into 3 different parts. Number 1 is going to be making it to DLC Island. Number 2 is going to be solving the Gravestone puzzle. And number 3 is going to be upgrading to the Divine Relic. So if you don't have the Divine Relic yet, or you just want to hear me talk about Cuphead for a bit, keep watching and let's get right into it. Alright, it's time for part number 1. Here's how to make it to the DLC Island. For this video, I'm going to be talking about how to get there from a new save file, but if you have a pre-existing save file, all you have to do is complete a mausoleum, and then go to one of these 3 locations. The boat person should be there, and then you can go to the DLC Island. Okay, so from a new save file, you're going to want to make it to the first mausoleum. There's 2 ways to actually get to the first mausoleum. The first way is by beating the root pack and then beating Ribby and Croaks. And the second and much easier way is just by beating the first run and gun. And obviously, once you've made it to the first mausoleum, you're going to want to complete it. And upon completion, the boat person will spawn. All you have to do is talk to them and they'll take you straight to the DLC Island. And there we go. Step 1 is complete, but now it's time for the hard part. Welcome to step 2. Unlocking the Cursed Relic. The first thing you're going to want to do to unlock the Cursed Relic is to buy the Broken Relic from Porkrind's shop. This charm only costs 1 coin, and you can use your coins from the level that you did previously, but if you didn't do the level and you did the bosses instead, you can go grab the secret coin behind his shop, and then you can buy it. And before we do the next part, I'm going to seriously recommend that you go buy the crack shot. If you don't have any coins after buying that, then you can go talk to the newspaper person for 3, and then you can go do the Miss Chalice tutorial for an extra coin. Now you have 4, and you can buy the crack shot. So now we get to the hard part, the Gravestone puzzle. Basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to talk to every single one of these contestants. The middle contestant is 1st place, the one on the left is 2nd place, and the one on the right is 3rd place. Before this next part, big shout out to 360 Game TV who made this absolutely insane chart. This part has almost every single text possibility in the game. Basically, what you want to do is you want to talk to each and every single one of them and pay attention to what they say. So, for example, my 1st place person says, "As a winner, I never give up, left him looking foolish." If you didn't notice, the text actually has directions in it. So, for example, it said up and then it said left, meaning the first gravestone that I need to press is the up left one. So, talk to 1st place, then check the chart, and that's going to be the first gravestone you hit. Then talk to 2nd place, compare it with the chart, and that's going to be the 2nd gravestone you hit. And finally, 3rd place, check what he says, compare it with the chart, and that's going to be the 3rd and final gravestone you hit. Now it's time to put all this together. What you're going to want to do is take the shortcut that we took to get the secret coin, but instead of going left, you're going to want to go straight down to the graveyard. What you're going to want to do is equip the Broken Relic and then interact with each gravestone in order of the contestants. The solutions are all relative to the middle gravestone. Once you've found what all 3 of them say, look to the right on the chart and that's going to be your solution. So again, for me, my 1st place said up and then left, meaning my first gravestone that I'm going to hit is going to be up and left from the middle gravestone. My 2nd place person just says up, meaning we're just going to go up from the middle gravestone. Finally, my 3rd place person says down and left, meaning we're going to go down and left. Once done correctly, the middle grave should glow up. Now you can change your charm, hopefully back to Miss Chalice, and also equip your crack shot, agree to take a nap, and we're going to fight the angel and the devil. This fight is extremely simple if you follow one rule. Don't change directions. Play as Miss Chalice, and if the devil on the right shoots a firewall at you, then just use your invincibility roll. After you use your invincibility roll, you'll most likely be in the middle of the screen, and to get back to the corner, you're just going to want to jump on the cloud, and then now you're back on the left. Make sure to never go close to the devil because it's really easy to get hit, especially if you're close up to him. So all you're going to want to do is just double jump to avoid any fireballs that get shot at you. And again, invincibility roll if there's a firewall at you. And yeah, if you don't move directions, it's pretty easy. Once you've completed that fight, Ghost Sherlock Holmes is going to talk to you, but none of that matters. Now you've unlocked the Cursed Relic, and we're on to step 3, upgrading to the Divine Relic. Make sure you've equipped your Cursed Relic, and now it's time to fight some bosses. Okay, so pretty much once you fight a boss, either on regular or on expert, there's no bonuses for expert, so I'd recommend normal mode. Once the boss is beaten, you'll get a certain amount of points, and once you've reached 16 points on your Cursed Relic, then it is upgraded to the Divine Relic. Basically, every single isle has a different point value for each of its bosses. For Inkwell Isle 1 bosses, you receive 2 points each. For Inkwell Isle 2 bosses, that's 2.5 points each. For Inkwell Isle 3 bosses, that's 3 points each. For Inkwell Isle 4 bosses, that's also 3 points each. For King Dice and each one of his minions, that's 1 point each. And for the Devil and for Chef Saltbaker, that's 4 points. There's no way to keep track of these point values in-game, so I would just suggest beating the entire DLC with the Cursed Relic. If you beat all DLC bosses, excluding the Angel and the Devil boss fight with the Cursed Relic, then by the time you've finished all fights, then you should have an upgraded Divine Relic. There is one thing you should know. After you've used a certain amount of points on each boss, then your Cursed Relic will upgrade a little bit more. There's 4 stages of the Cursed Relic. The first stage is just the regular Cursed Relic. During the first stage, you have no coffee effect. Your Smoke Bomb will activate after every 8th dash. Your Whetstone will activate after every 8th dash. And you'll gain HP on your 3rd, 6th, and 10th parry. Once you've gained your 4th point on the Cursed Relic, it'll upgrade to Stage 2. During Stage 2, your super will charge by 1.3%. You will have a Smoke Dash every 5th dash. You'll have a Whetstone every 5th parry. And you'll gain HP back on your 2nd, 5th, and 9th parry. After you've gained 8 points, you'll upgrade to Stage 3. During Stage 3, your super meter will charge by 2.6%. You'll have a Smoke Dash every 3rd dash. You'll have a Whetstone every 3rd parry. And you'll gain HP back on your 1st, 4th, and 8th parry. And once you've gained 12 points, you're on to the final stage of the Cursed Relic, Stage 4. During Stage 4, your super meter is going to charge by 3.9%. You'll have a Smoke Dash every other dash. You'll have a Whetstone every other parry. And you'll get HP back on your 1st, 3rd, and 7th parry. And if you are beating all DLC bosses like me, once you've beaten Chef Saltbaker, you have over 16 points, meaning you've finally upgraded to the Divine Relic. You have now unlocked one of the greatest charms in the entire game of Cuphead. So as background footage, here's me beating Chef Saltbaker with the Divine Relic equipped, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about what it actually does. So one cool thing that the Divine Relic does, this doesn't really matter, but it actually does change the background music. You probably noticed that during the Cursed Relic, if you had it equipped, it would change the background music. But if you upgrade it to the Divine Relic, then it changes to something way more happier. Anyways, once you've upgraded to the Divine Relic, it literally has the effect of every single charm in the game. Other than a few, the only charm it doesn't have the effects for is the Heart and Twin Hearts charm, because that decreases your damage. And also, it doesn't have the effect for the Pea Sugar, because it also has the Whetstone, and that'd be weird to have an automatic Whetstone. So yeah, the Divine Relic acts as just like a way better version of the Cursed Relic. Instead of reducing your HP to 1 HP at the start, you always start with 3. You also get just the regular benefits of the Smoke Bomb, so every dash is a Smoke Dash. You also get the full benefits of the Whetstone, meaning every single first parry you do has a Whetstone effect. And also you get the full benefits of the Heart Ring, meaning your 1st, 3rd, and 6th parry, you'll get HP back, meaning in total you can have 6 HP. You also get the full effect of the Coffee Charm, but even better. The Coffee Charm charges 4% of your super meter every single second, whereas the Divine Relic charges 5.2 every single second. And not only that, but it also combines every single shot in the entire game. The only downside is that it's completely random, so whenever you stop shooting, this includes taking damage and dashing, your weapon will change, and it's also in randomized order, so you could get like the same one 3 times in a row. And yeah, that's the Divine Relic, one of the best charms in the entire game, and that's how you unlock it. But yeah, that was the ultimate guide to the Divine Relic. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you have any questions, you can also leave them in the comments section. I'll try my best to respond as fast as possible, but I make no guarantees. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.